In the Croatian island of Cres, the fourth day of the IOM Europeans started with competing athletes from all over the world preparing their boats. It's a daily ritual in a sailing event at this level. Yes, it's exciting to take part, but if one has victory in mind, nothing can be left to mere luck. But let's hear a few words on these spectacular 1-meter boats from one of the masters here in Cres, Holland's Walter Geerts.
We have here a fin, the keel, the bolt that's lead to a special weight. It's not allowed to be heavier than 2500 grams in this class. We have a jib boom here. We can adjust the jib boom so that we can make all different settings of the sails. We can also do that with the main boom here, and we have also a backstay. And when we pull on the backstay, you can see that you can also retrim and trim your boat. You also have here an accu, and we call it a servo, and it's connected with this rudder so that we can steer with it. So when we pull this backwards, then it's getting tighter, and when I put it more to the front, it's getting fuller. We set the sails with light winds a bit fuller so that we have more power in the sails. And we have here the vang, which can adjust the back leech tension of the mainsail. That's a funny, addictive hobby.
Back to the races. The 10th race for Heat B started in really light conditions. Croatia's Bakadic rounded second the weather mark behind Alexis Carré from France. Then they both headed downwind towards the gate, but nothing was decided just yet. During the second lap especially, there was some dramatic changes. In the end, after some fierce battles, it was Vesinovic from Croatia that won the race. It was then time for Heat A to start in similar conditions. In this race, the UK's Graham Bontoc jumped the gun during an upwind that proved quite slow. It was Chantal, the Israeli, who rounded first. Following the downwind, the first one to round the gate was another one of those excellent Croatians, Zvonko Jelacic. Yet it proved difficult for him to stay in the lead. The competition was fierce, and in the end, it was Francis Cohen who had won the race. In the 11th race of Heat B, the race committee decided to designate a different race area. The race moved to the southern side where the wind was stronger. There, Francis Carré enjoyed a lead from early on. He managed to sustain it too, and thus the energetic Puthod from Italy was kept in second place. But the good news from them was that they both qualified for the next heat and had but a few moments rest before that one would start. Now it was Croatia's Skrill with the best start on leeward. But the UK's Martin Roberts built on more constant performance and rounded the weather mark first. He continued to be first at the gate, followed by Croatia's Matulja, and yet either of them was no match for Skrill in the end. The Croatian managed to overtake them both, then extended his lead at the downwind leg. All he had to do after that was to sail another upwind, and the bullet of the last race for today was his. The end of the fourth day of the IOM Europeans here in Cres finds Brad Gibson still in the top spot, with his compatriot Graham Elliott moving to occupy the second place. The Croatian Zvonko Jelacic is now third overall. All in all, this has been a great day for the Croatian sailors today. But could they improve their position even further? Join us again tomorrow to find out.